I think Yvonne Nelson's book is a very bold attempt at a tell-it-all. However, following the commentary that's coming out, it appears that it's not really a tell-it-all. It's a selective tell-it-all. There are questions about some of the narrations that have been made. We're beginning to see a lot of pushback on social media, people disputing some of the things she's saying, and people adding things to.
But that's to be expected for a book like that.
Yeah, but I still hold the view that certain things ought to remain private. No matter how blatant you want to be or how bold you want to be, certain things, that's why there's a word called privacy.
Some have said that that element shows her lack of emotional intelligence. Do you agree?
I'll leave the jury out on that. Before the headlines become some judge says Yvonne Nelson lacks emotional intelligence. And then that becomes a whole new social media thing. I would leave the jury out. I won't comment on that. I think she's been a very
Tracy success?
Yeah. I've seen her tweet, and I think that I celebrate her as a woman. This is someone, she's worked in my constituency with her foundation. She came to work with my office and did some distribution. And my respect for her has gone very up. I mean, her commentary on this matter makes me understand why Saka stuck with her for all this while. And Sarkodie is someone I've known for very many years. At the time I gave Sarkodie a show, he was a backup artist. He was a backup artist to RTVs when I took him to Cape Coast in my previous life as an event.
Around what do you think she should have written this book?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not against, and I think people must write books. I'm working on something. People must write books to tell their stories, but you must be. I don't want to use the phrase emotional intelligence because you've used it, but you must be able to measure what you put out and what you don't put out. I mean, imagine me putting out a book and chronicling all the times me and my wife have had a fight. To what intent and purpose does that serve? Okay, and putting out the sordid details of fights or putting out sordid details from your private life that go a long way to hurt other people outside of you. You begin to question some of those things, you know. But let me say hi to Tracy.